Hello, welcome back to Hades. It is like 5 minutes
Anyway, I know people that are sexually attracted to clowns.
We're just fucking continuing from there.
No, there's a whole subreddit to clown porn,
Are
apparently.
you just on Reddit looking that up?
No, no. This is just past knowledge I have.
I see.
I
From
know a lot of
from
useless information.
previous avatars, I've received this knowledge.
Previous lifetimes.
Previous lifetimes.
I have lived 10,000 lives in 10,000 lifetimes.
Okay, if you could have like if you could have like a knowledge passed on to you, like passed on from you to like your next generation, like what would that knowledge be? And it can't be the fucking clown
Oh,
thing.
God.
It can't be the fucking clown thing.
Dude, can you imagine? Like, okay, so like all the knowledge like gets transferred to you when you're like 16. It's like, oh shoot, I can't wait to get my knowledge from dad. And it's just a porn catalog.
It's just a whisper in your ear. Did you know people get turned on by clowns?
Did you know people have sex with balloons?
Oh my god, please. Yeah, those are called condoms.
Did you know condoms used to be made of sheep's gut?
I did know that.
It's just an encyclopedia of the most useless information.
Yeah.
Think about it. Somebody gets all the memories of all the 5 minute craft videos.
Oh my god. Just Aang goes into the avatar state. It's just a guy with an encyclopedia.
5 minute scraps.
Yeah, 5 minute crafts. It's like you could master all four elements, but what if you had a
But
cup
you
holder?
can make this planter out of concrete.
But what if you had a cup holder?
That's how he beats Oza. He just bores him to death.
It's just with the fucking horrible dude. 5 minutes craft just need to stop. I'm so fucking tired of 5 minute crafts.
They make so much money because of how stupid they are.
Dude, I don't understand. Like they're the 5 minute crafts, like I get that it's supposed to make your life easy, but
It doesn't.
like if I wanted a cup holder that was super flimsy, I would just buy one from the fucking dollar store. Like I'm not gonna make a cup holder out of fucking what's it called? Garbage.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's essentially garbage. It's what they're using to
It's
make.
basically what to do with things you find at Goodwill.
Yeah, basically. Like today we're shopping at
Um,
Goodwill. We found this
to
broken
actually answer
computer.
question, uh, I'd probably pass on like art and coding knowledge, something that can actually be a
I'd
or
pass on
Texas,
my knowledge of
Texas.
psychology. I'd pass on my knowledge of psychology to my younger self or to my like next generation, younger generation, just so they have that knowledge, so they can manipulate people. It'd be funny.
You know, that is pretty funny.
Yeah, I want to see my grandchildren like mentally like destroy somebody without even trying.
You just just preemptive chaos, like
Yeah. Ugh,
is
my nose.
there a did you ever like pull any like fun bullshit on your siblings?
I never did. I'm such a boring kid.
You, you boring child.
Like I like yeah, I'm the only boy, so like if I wanted to do shenanigans with anybody, it'd be with like one of my friends from school, but like I can only do that at school and I can't do that at home. Like the if anything, my sisters would fuck with me all the time when I was little.
That's
Like
fair.
I
I just strictly
specifically
remember.
I remember my sisters putting me into a dress and then throwing me outside into the street.
What? That's not. That's horrendous. What?
Yes, they did that to me.
I was the kid that would wear my sister's heels around.
Oh, I wore heels once. They were uncomfortable. I don't understand how people wear heels and
That's
why they
that's
wear
that's when I
heels.
learned to have a nice ass.
They're just checking yourself out of the mirror. Damn. Holy shit.
Genetics got me on lock.
Oh my god. Damn.
You found that way funnier than I thought you would.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Dude, you said you weren't gonna bring them funny, and now I'm kind of disappointed that you are. Because now I look like an asshole.
um, no, this isn't really just messing with my sibling. This is kind of just like me being kind of a shithead. Um, my brother, the one that currently lives in town with me, um, he at one point had a 2DS,
Yeah.
and my what is he, 13. I have 13, I think. My 13-year-old self, just going through puberty, learned that it had internet access
Yeah.
when I was grounded from my computer. So I stole his 2DS and
Okay.
told him that he accidentally left it in Ocean Shores, which is in the Washington coast, because we had recently gone there for like a trip.
That is. Hmm.
No, so here's the thing, it gets worse. I still feel bad about this, and I have not told my brother. Um, because I had internet access and I was a curious 13-year-old boy,
Oh
I
my
looked
god.
things on the internet I probably shouldn't have on his 2DS. But it gets even worse. I couldn't figure out how to delete this history on the 2DS because I was gonna give it back to him saying I found it. Um, because I didn't want him to find out, I just threw it away in the trash.
Oh my fucking god. Chris, no. Oh my god, that's horrible.
This was almost 10 years ago.
Dude, I would kill if I found out about some shit like that.
That's why he doesn't know.
Well, he's gonna know if he ever watches this.
He won't watch it.
Oh, probably not. Yeah. You really think people are?
No, I'm gonna save that story for when he eventually gets married.
You're like at his wedding. You're like, I have an announcement to make.
Yeah, you know that thing that one of the first you bought with your own money? Yeah.
Yeah. Funny story.
No,
I
it was
used
it
it
was
for porn and
like,
threw it away.
oh my God.
Granted,
It
like
wasn't even porn. I didn't No, here's like I didn't watch porn. I watched an ecchi.
an etchy. You fucking.
Like, because
Oh, that's so fucking stupid, man. That's so stupid.
so like, dude, no, because like, so Nintendo doesn't let you look up adult websites, clearly. Like,
Oh no, they do.
oh, then I didn't figure out how to get past it. My 13-year-old brain.
Yeah, I
Um,
successfully looked up gay porn on my 3DS.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yes. And
But
yeah, that was when I was like 12.
like, so I there was access to YouTube, and YouTube was very different back then, and you can watch full episodes of ecchi anime on YouTube.
Okay.
So yeah, I would just go on YouTube on his 2DS and basically watch hentai.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah, and then I did a similar thing to my other brother, but not what you think. So when my oldest brother Jeff turned
Yeah.
19, he got like his first like actual job, and Jeff, I just remember at one point I was snooping around his room, right? Because his room was a mess, and I learned that he had gotten a pocket pussy.
Oh my God.
So I went and just chucked it in the trash. And I was like, wow, this is kind of gross.
It
And
was like,
here's
what's
the
this
thing,
floppy thing?
he couldn't talk about it because he would talk to my parents about it. They would get upset. And he wasn't
That
going to talk to me
is,
about it because I was like 13.
it's like, hey, did you feel like a weird floppy thing in my room?
Like, no, never. He never talked to me about it. I have yet
I
to
could
talk
just
about it since. I kind of
imagine,
want to
like,
talk about
what
it.
if he did though? What if he did and you just like, how would he describe it to you? Like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's the thing. My brother's really bad at talking, so I don't even know. Like,
Like, have you located
you know that
a floppy
weird like
thing?
rubber thing that I had in my room? Like,
A rubber thing? Oh yeah. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Could you elaborate?
can you show me? Like,
Can you show me how do you use such a
how does one use
contraption?
this? Where's the box?
How does
Like,
how does one use it? Please
no, here's the
describe.
thing. I knew what it was because he didn't throw away the box. He left it in his drawer,
Oh my fucking god.
and it just had a porn star on it. Like,
Hmm, that's really funny.
yeah, it's for the best. I don't have a good relationship with my brothers.
Oh yeah.
It's just very different ways of thinking.
Dude, I've had situations where I like was looking for something in my mom's room. Like I don't remember oh yeah, she told me to get Christmas wrapping paper and she keeps it up in her closet, like in her room.
Oh no.
And I
Oh,
found
did you find the box?
I did not find the box, but what I did find was 101 sex positions to do with your partner.
Oh,
And
that's too many sex positions.
it was right in front of my mom, and I was like, "What is this?" And then she's just like, she's just like,
Was that when you had the talk?
"No, I still haven't had a talk with my parents." Um, so
He's
yeah,
gay. He gets it. Like,
I, I, I understood what it was, but I was just like, "Why do you have this?" And then it's just like, "Well, because we do stuff." And I'm like, "Well, I know that, but like, why do you have this when you have the internet for a reason?"
some people like doing it analog.
I guess. Let me just let me just
Manual
dust off.
transmission.
You're just like
Change
you're
gears.
both in bed. You're both in bed. You just like pull out the fucking manual, dust it off. Just like, okay,
Like,
what are
you
we
just blow it
feeling?
off. It's just a bunch of dust.
How about
Like
we try doggy style? What do you think?
section A, number 100.
Section A, paragraph 5.
Section A, paragraph 69. No, so there was definitely a time. This was after my sister moved out. Um, I discovered what the flower covered box means.
Flower
Do you
covered
know what that
box.
means?
No.
Do you, it's the name of the box where a woman keeps all of her toys.
I see. I was not aware
Yeah,
of. How was I
because I
not
stumbled
aware of
upon.
that?
How are you not aware of that? You have sisters.
Well, then again, like, yeah, I don't really know. But I guess I wouldn't.
You have more right to know about them than I do. Like,
What am I just gonna start
um,
talking to my sisters now and just be like, "Hey, do you guys have a flower covered box?"
hey, you guys got dildos?
just fucking like I'm gonna be
Just
blunt with
throw
you
it out there.
guys. I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. You have the sex toys. The toys
The
used
toys of the
the
sexes.
toys for sex.
I guarantee you, most of them will say yes.
Yeah.
Probably.
I never
I
had a
don't know how
sex
old your
toy.
sisters are.
Granted, I was always afraid of buying one. Like even now, well, I could buy one, but like, yeah, I really am just afraid of buying a sex toy.
Um, it's kind of not worth it. I'm not gonna be honest.
Yeah, really not.
Especially since you have people, friends you like you have people you can actually hook up with. It's not worth it. Like
Well, what if you guys want to experiment, huh? Like, do a little experiment.
that's fair, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, but no, like my sister when she first moved out, she moved into like a little studio, and her new husband, like he just went off to boot camp for the Air Force, and me with my sister was like, yeah, I get to spend the night like for 2 days, right?
Yeah.
So that was like legit. And she had just gotten a kitten named Whippersnapper.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
cat's name. Cat's still alive.
Hell yeah. We love a good,
um,
a nice whippersnapper.
good old Whippersnapper.
You whippersnapper.
Um,
Crassin', crassin'.
need some sarsaparilla. Um, but no, there was a whole time where like I was just playing and Whippersnapper ran under my sister's bed, and there was just like a wicker basket under my sister's side of the bed, and I pull it
Ooh.
out right as my sister walks out of the bathroom.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a fun conversation.
Like, so sometimes I need time for myself.
Yeah,
There's,
well, this was when I was 11. Like, I had no idea.
oh, Ooh.
Yeah, I had the talk from my sister, not from my mom.
Bro, I never had a talk in general. Like I think it
Well,
was.
here's the thing, it wasn't really a talk because like I knew what sex was and I knew how it worked. I guess I had just never thought of the fact my sister could be in this scenario.
Like, as far as sex education, it's just something I learned when I, like, from just Googling stuff. Because, like, sex education for gay people is just, like, so inaccessible. Like, there's nothing for gay people. And it sucks.
It's probably more common now.
It's definitely more common now. Like, at least in my high school, they did try to, like, touch on the subject. But whenever people
Well, think
started,
about it this way: it's like when we were still like little,
yeah,
that's when like gay marriage got legalized in our country. So like,
yeah, because like in high school, it was just like it was always
it's still a
like
relatively new
if
thing.
it was taught in high school, uh, the kids would take it as a joke. Like nobody took it seriously when they started talking about gay sex. It was on the like there was kids more laughing than actually like paying attention to what they were saying. And like it sucks because like I wanted to learn about it, but like of course being in the closet in high school, like freshman year of high school, not a good look. Uh if I'm like
You came out while you were in high school, right?
yes, it was like sophomore year when I was like starting to like get comfortable, and then junior year came around, I started getting around to coming out to more people than I did in sophomore. It's like I had a close friend group that I talked to that I was telling them about, and I like try to make coming out fun for me, but it just sucked, and eventually like coming out is just so like dull at sometimes because it's just like, oh, you have to find a way to like tell people, and like the worst part about it is just like, oh, is this person gonna see me any differently? And like I try to at least have a little fun with it. Like I uh I straight up said to one of my friends, so it's just like, so this may sound as a joke, but I'm just gonna tell it to you straight. I'm gay. And then he just starts dying laughing because I like texted this to him, and then uh, he was just like, "So are you serious?" And I was just like, "Yeah." It's like, "Why did you have to tell me in such a fucking weird way?" And I was just like, "I don't know. I'm new to this, man. Like, don't
Nations
fucking."
in my mind are an enigma.
I don't know what to fucking like. I seriously did not know what to fucking do about coming out to people. It was because like it's always a different experience with different people. Like some people don't care, some people for everybody, all my friends are just like, yeah, we don't really see you differently, which is nice because like yeah, they're still my friend.
For a majority of people, it's probably like that.
Yeah, and like it was only my close like just my friends that I came out to, and like nobody else. And I was happy with that because I like didn't want to tell anybody else at the high school because like I did, like I was too scared to just fully come out because there was out kids that like didn't get bullied, but just like a lot of people in my school more so talk shit than anything else. Uh, and
It
it
was high school. That's normal. You think
yeah,
you're
and
straight?
like
Very good.
I was just afraid of that of that banter like getting around to me, and like I was afraid of like what would eventually happen if like things escalate between somebody who's just like, hey, I just heard you're gay, I'm gonna kick your ass now because you're a little fruity fruit who, who
You
does
little,
who kisses
you little fruit bat.
you kiss boys, you're a homosexual.
Homosexual.
Yeah, what I
Hey
refer.
man, you're my homosexual.
You know, I'm the homosexual. Yeah.
No, that's you and Ty. You guys are homosexual.
Yeah, we're homosexuals. That's probably the best way to describe our relationship with each other. Yeah. If anything, I think the one like experience I hated about coming out was coming out to my mom. Because like my mom did like she basically had no reaction. Her reaction was just like, I know. And I was just like, but I like I'm crying right now, and you're like you're supposed to this is supposed to be like an emotional moment for me. She's like, well, I know. And I was just like, what the well, this sucks. What the fuck do you mean you know? like, it just feels like that's something that people should stop doing. Like when somebody comes out to someone, don't just fucking say I know or just like toss it aside like it's like a meh type of moment. Because like that's a big moment for people, and for you to just be like, yeah, that's fine. So, like, like it just kind of feels like you're fucking throwing away the moment, and like you don't really care
Dude,
about.
that's exactly what my mom did when I told her that I could that like that I'm like on the spectrum.
Yeah,
Like it's like, oh, I've known since you were little. Like, mom,
like what? The, like,
you didn't think that would be pertinent information for me to know?
yeah, you could. Well, yeah, yeah. I guess there's that too. I never
Like,
even thought
I
about
was
that.
bullied. Like,
Like I don't even know what this was, and I was getting bullied for it.
like
Yeah, just fucking hate that.
no, quite literally, it literally like was like I was
Money.
because I was hanging out with some friends and we all went and we all got like took tests for it, right? Because we were just all curious, right?
Yeah,
And I did come out with
yeah.
the highest point average among all my friend group.
Uh-huh.
Me and Haley had the highest, so we're like the most autistic, I guess.
I see.
Um, and basically, and basically, I was telling my mom about it. This was before she moved. Um, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you didn't need to do that. We knew that since you were little."
Hmm.
I was like, "Mom, like I spent money on this.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a what the fuck?
It's kind of fucked up."
Yeah, that
Like,
is really fucked up. I think that's very important information that should be told.
now hindsight 2020, we definitely knew my oldest brother's autistic.
Yeah.
He shows all the signs and how he approaches social situations.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah.
My mom was actually talking to me again.
That's good.
Yeah, she got mad when I didn't call her on Easter.
Yeah.
I worked 12 hours on Easter. I wasn't calling shit. Like,
I like uh what did you do end up doing for Easter? Because I didn't really do much.
I worked 12-hour shifts
I see.
and I didn't get holiday pay because apparently it's a federal holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I took the double shift thinking that I'd get holiday for it.
Yeah.
Because my last job I was at did holiday pay for Easter.
I'm gonna have like very limited free time now that I'm working full. Like this is the first full time job I've ever taken, and like I I'm really like I'm bummed about the fact that like my all my free time is just basically gonna go down the drain. Like I'll still have like 2 days to myself, but like it sucks.
That's more than I get.
Yeah.
Like my average day is I work from 12 to 8 every day.
Yeah. I want my free time. I want it at least Sunday.
Free
Sunday.
time.
I wanted to do.
Sunday, Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah, I wish you had Sundays too.
makes me sad. Random assortment of treasure. Yeah, sure. Treasure.
Because you were
Yeah.
hired for for the whole factor that you could work Sundays, right?
Yeah. And basically, like what they told me was like, without that like weekend availability, we won't like. We're probably just gonna have to seek other opportunists, and unless something changes right now, Like I can at least give you Friday, Saturday. And I was like, that's perfect. I'm fine with that. And then like, uh, yeah, it was only Fridays and Saturdays, which is like at least what I wanted for the sake of like personal relationships that I'm maintaining.
Yeah.
Do I have a bite on my fucking hand? But yeah, it sucks. Re- Aw, I really wish I was. Oh, I quit my job. I quit it. I quit it now. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh fucking stupid idiot. I have to use my maximum brainage on this fucking boss fight.
Why did his weapon attacks kind of look like Pedialyte?
Dude, dude, come on. Uh, dude, this entire boss fight is like a fucking nightmare for people with epilepsy. Holy shit.
Do you think they're in a gay relationship?
Who, the Minotaur and Theseus?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd ship. Yeah, if it's gay, I'll ship.
Only if it's gay.
Only if it's gay, yeah. Well, it has to be gay because they're both guys, Chris. Kind of what gay means, you know?
What other kind of relationship would it be if it's just two?
I don't fucking. Hey, hey, hey,
They're
hey.
in an asexual relationship.
Well, yeah, yeah. Asexual's fine too. Only romantic feelings involved, but no like sexual feelings for those
Wouldn't
who.
that be demisexual?
Yeah, that is demisexual. Well,
Yeah.
I thought it was like asexual
I
people.
only know that because AJ is apparently demi.
I'd say I'm a bit of demisexual. Like, um, I've definitely had like have connections. Like, I feel emotional connections with the guys that like I I talk to. Like if like when I was hooking up with people a lot, I had to have like some emotional connection with them because like fucking grinder is a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare.
Should I tell my grinder story?
Yeah, I mean sure, yeah. Well,
Uh,
since we're on the topic already,
okay,
oh fucking
so I I basically grew up just kind of bi curious. And I only like after high school kind of fully came into understanding like, yeah, I'm just straight. Of a gang. Um, but basically a few months ago I was curious, so I just downloaded Grindr. It's like, there's a lot of weird guys in my area. I kind of want to see if I can get a fish one. Which horrible thing to do, but I was bored, and there's a lot of
but
weird
I
guys
was
in my
bored
area.
is not a fucking excuse, Chris. I feel like toying with someone. I feel like toying with someone's emotions. I'm bored.
I have never claimed to be a good person.
That's fair.
But I was bored, and there's a lot of weird guys in this. So I was like, yeah, I kind of want to fuck with one of them. And basically, I got a message, and this was a real thing. This guy, he wanted to be like my sugar daddy for like $2,000 a month. Um, but like, here's the thing. He lived like a state over, right? He didn't want to hang out in person. He just wanted to have somebody to text and just have conversations with. Because this man was like 50 or 60 and he was lonely.
Really
And
sad, depressing situation.
Well, hindsight, I kind of should have gone with it. I could really use the money, but I felt bad.
I would feel bad for the sake of like taking someone's money just to be their friend. That just feels shitty. If anything, I would
Well, I
just
didn't take the money, so
yeah. If anything, I would just like I would tell, maybe it's like a test, like one of those Mr. Beast style tests. Like, hey, we were recording this whole time.
catfish Mr. Beast?
Catfish,
Question
Mr.
mark.
Beast is actually on Grinder.
Oh my God. He would do a video like that.
Yeah.
He'd do
Today,
that, but it would be on
today
like
I'm gonna be
Patreon.
catfishing guys on Grinder, and if they don't want to have sex with me, I'm doxing their account.
Me with D'Artagnan every day.
I have his account on a chokehold right now. Fucking kill him.
Dude, I just love that me and Tristan both.
I also have access to that, so like,
I think
except
I gave you access to it.
you did give me access to it, yeah. Of course, I choose not to
Uh,
do anything with it because I just think it's weird that you have that.
no, it's to prove a point. And I guess D'Artagnan's. So, about a year and a half ago, I got to travel down to the Californias where like everybody else in our friend group lives. And I got to meet everyone, for the most part, everyone in person. And I got to meet Dart, and Dart is a very friendly guy in person, but he is a little too loose with his personal information, or he was at one point. So it got to the point where me and my friend Tristan were just
He was at some
we were
point.
gonna prove a,
Yeah, it was
we
because
were gonna
his
make
account got hacked.
we were going to make an example of Dart, I guess is a better way to put it. So anytime he gave up personal information, we just wrote it down, and we have a thing called a D'Artagnan docs document, which has like all of his personal info on it. It even has his IP address on it,
Yeah. Um.
and it has almost all of his information. It has his ID numbers on it. Like, um, and he's aware of this, and he hasn't told us to delete it. So
True. It's consenting. His
it's
information.
consensual,
It's
consensual
consensual.
identity theft.
It's con- never. I was trying to find a way to put it, and I think that's the best way to put it.
Consensual
Consensual.
identity theft.
I gotta say, the music to the background music to this area is really funny because you can hear like a tambourine playing, just going like, and like the only thing that's running in my mind
That's
is
what you
just
think a tambourine sounds like.
well, it's the. Oh wait, no, that's not a tambourine. That's the fucking hi hat. Uh, like when you're like hitting it while it's closed.
Yeah.
And just the only thing that's running through my mind is like this beats my recital. I think it's very vital.
It's very vital to rock
All
around
right,
this rock around.
here we go.
But no, yeah. Um, I basically have all of Dart's information as his social security number, and that's still pending.
Still pending. 2 to 3 shipment days.
No, I know the last four digits. Just need to learn the first five.
I see. Oh my.
No, I'm just like at this point. I think Tristan dropped it, but like I hang out with Dart more, so I've just kept updating it.
It's like he breeds in this
And he's
pattern.
aware of every single time I've done it, right? He's aware. He hasn't told me to stop. He hasn't told me he's not okay with it directly. Uh,
He is a little too like too much of a nice guy. Like I've never like the only times I've
like,
seen his nice guy act drop is when like somebody is actively trying to piss him off. Like that is the only
or when
times
his account got hacked
or when his account got hacked, yeah.
and he thought it was me
Yeah.
for reasons.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just gonna explain it. What happened was
No,
that
no, no. There's a video they can go and watch that has that whole scenario unfold in front of them.
there's a video they can watch. What video did I talk about though?
Yeah, you got the whole like D'Artagnan, I hope your account gets hacked thing on video.
Well, yeah, that was the League of Legends thing, like the one of the first League of Legends videos. So I never like we never like actually talked about it. Like so
Okay, yeah.
so
So,
basically what happened was like yeah, Chris said like D'Artagnan, I hope your account gets hacked. And then like
oh, I can give more context to it.
and then basically my side of it was um I noticed D'Artagnan's account was just like acting a little bit weird. Like for starters, its profile picture just got deleted and I was like, okay, that's like nothing too out of the ordinary until like eventually like when I was trying to invite him to play games, I would just get no responses and then I'd message D'Artagnan on Discord and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then when like I was in a Discord call, I don't remember who specifically it was. They told me that D'Artagnan's account got hacked, and D'Artagnan joined with his new account, and he explained to me what happened. Uh, I was like, damn, that fucking sucks. Because like the one thing that he was super like disappointed about, like well, the two things actually, because there was his Steam library, because he had a shit ton of games on Steam. He had so many things on Steam, and then there was also the fact that like on League of Legends, which is a game that we play together, he has every character unlocked, as well as like a bunch of skins unlocked for his favorite characters, and that's just all gone because some fucking asshole wanted
Yeah,
his account
he
information.
had like almost a full skin library.
It was so like I was so sad for him, but then like
Yeah, because like he had been playing for like over 6 years, but when it got like deleted.
yeah, but then the way like things transpired for a bit was like D'Artagnan had thought that Chris was the one who hacked his account, which is a little bit funny, but also like a little
He legitimately thought I did it
it,
too, but
it
he like didn't confront me about it.
because like I think it was you were in the call watching a video of mine, and then you just like or no, I was like looking through my videos, and I was in a call with you, and I was just like, wait a minute, how long ago was this clip made? Because like it was Chris saying like D'Artagnan, I hope your account gets hacked, and the video was just like us roasting D'Artagnan, just being like D'Artagnan, I hope like bad things happen to him, and
I
then
hope he's become the bitch of the family. Like,
Chris, yeah, and then like Chris's actually came true, which was just really weird at
uh,
the
dude, no,
time.
like he's even better. So like, that's like kind of how like me and Dart banter a lot, even today. It will just like say shit like that. Um, but I said that, and then not 3 years later, he got hacked from Guam.
Yeah,
He didn't speak English in any regard.
really, really.
The code that actually like because like the guy hopped into a voice call at one point, and Dakota was in the call.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah. Um, like yeah, and like Dart had to uh and Dart had to like make a new Discord account and everything. But even after he did, we were talking, and I guess there's fuck with the hacker that he didn't understand because he was like question mark question mark, and then deleted him.
Yeah.
Uh, it's kind of hilarious. For I
Out.
don't know, Darhanian for some reason thinks I'm like a really sneaky person.
Yeah. At one point, while I was like talking with D'Artagnan, we were playing. Fuck. We were playing games. Like, I fucking. I realized I was still friends with D'Artagnan's old account, and I was like, this guy actively uses D'Artagnan's account, so at least it's getting some use. But like, yeah, I just unfriended the account like because I didn't want to risk to get my account hacked or some shit like that. Because God knows like how that shit works. Ugh.
Did I ever tell you the shaft wax story?
The what story?
The shaft wax story.
I don't think so. Doesn't ring a bell.
So, among many things I have info on D'Artagnan about, one of them is his mailing address. And I'm one of the few people in our group that actually has his mailing address.
Yeah.
Uh, and, so D'Artagnan just kind of always assumed that, I would just send him gifts, but like, I'd always joke that I could and I would, but I never ever planned on actually doing it unless it's like actually like a special occasion.
Oh.
And his uncle sent his mom something because they like to play pool, right?
Oh.
And it's just a can of that's called shaft wax,
Oh.
and it was addressed to his mom.
I see where this
And
is.
guess who he thought bought his mom's shaft wax?
Oh, right. I think I heard
And
about this.
that's when I first saw his nice guy act fully. He was legit pissed. I was like, why the fuck did you send my mom something? And I was like, dude, I didn't send anything. And it's like, yes, you did. I don't believe you. And then like this was as his uncle was trying to text us like, hey, I sent your mom something. It should have arrived today.
Oh my God. I can only imagine like how fucking angry Dart was, but then just like how like,
I was starting to get angry.
dude, that is fucking crazy.
Imagine me and D'Artagnan losing our friendship over shaft wax.
Shaft wax.
Shaft wax.
Shaft wax destroys friendships.
Shaft wax destroys friendships. And something else, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
What
no,
the
it's literally just
fuck
like a
is.
wax to put on your pool cues.
Why the fuck did I get an onion?
What?
I got an onion instead of coins. I was supposed to get coins. What?
Womp womp.
One of the many ironies of living in, we call it in this eternal realm of gloom, is that the onion, amongst every sustenance discovered, ranks among the sole reminders here of our once mortal diet. A foul root best known for bitterness. Learn more, but fuck you, game. Oh my god, really? You really just fucked me over like that?
Only. I like onions. Do you like onions?
I like onions now. I don't know why I received an onion right now, but
I feel like onions just get better the older you get. The same with mushrooms in my mind. I think mushrooms get better the older you get too.
oh, I liked mushrooms when I was little. I just didn't like
I
onions.
hated mushrooms when I was younger.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I think people that don't like mushrooms have childish taste buds.
Well, at least like what I'm grateful for is not having like super taste buds. You know what super taste buds are?
Are those like the people that have like the sommeliers or like wine tasting?
Yes. So sommeliers have to have super taste buds in order to be a professional sommelier. Because like anybody can just say like, "Oh, this is red wine," because like it's red wine. Or but like when it comes to flavor, if you have super taste buds, you can taste every single ingredient that was used.
Yeah.
And like,
I watched a sommelier try energy drinks once on YouTube, and that was a fun video.
yeah, because like it sucks. It would suck to have super taste buds just because like you couldn't enjoy anything. Like I feel
Well, you
like
still could.
you could enjoy like the good food, but like I feel
The way I view it is that I think of it in a similar way of kind of just how I grew up with ADHD. Um, where like I feel like you shouldn't have to rely on ADHD meds to like work on things. You kind of just need to learn to harness your ADHD.
uh-huh.
Uh, I guess it could be a similar way that like where like you can just kind of turn it on and off. I
Yeah.
guess. Because like I have learned how to like, because I'm a type of ADHD where like I'm like always jittery and all over about like always like moving my like fingers, toes, stuff like that.
See,
I've just learned to like exclusively focus all of that into my toes.
I'll like walk into rooms and try to figure out why I'm there, and then I'll walk out and then remember, then I'll go back in and then forget again.
Oh, I do that too.
Yeah, and like I just think like super taste buds works in the sense of like you know how perfect pitch like I feel like
Yeah,
people
I have
because
perfect
like
pitch.
you have perfect pitch.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Or I did. I don't know if I still do or not
you
because it
still
is
do
kind of a practice thing.
it. Hmm. Perfect pitch is not something you
Because
keep.
you can learn perfect pitch.
You can learn perfect pitch, but it's not precise as like somebody who does have perfect pitch.
No, I learned perfect pitch.
No, you did not.
I did. What are you,
You can ear
dude? I played
train.
contrabass.
You can ear train yourself, but like,
That's what I did.
yeah, ear training is different from learning perfect pitch because you could hear like a bell go off and you'd be like, "Oh, that's a G," and like you don't have to like think about it. It's just something you know
I can do that for the most part.
for the most part.
I could, like, I was a lot better at it when I was young. I don't really do music as much anymore.
Because like, I think it's also like you can learn music by like just by listening to the song and then like playing
Well,
it.
yeah, but like through all practice and stuff like that, I did learn like how to differentiate all the notes.
I see.
You can learn that stuff, like
Lol.
especially for people like violin and contrabass and stuff like that. Especially for people that play horns.
Yeah, I did play trombone, but I hate trombone now. I cannot pick up
Well, trombone hates you too.
if somebody put a gun in my head, I would not pick up a trombone again. I like,
What about a trumpet?
eh, I just don't like wind instruments, man. Like, I don't have the fucking lung capacity to play it.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah, because I'm asthmatic. Oh, I can't fucking breathe.
Because I'm asthmatic, asshole.
I'm a medic. Oh, you suck.
Actually,
I hate you.
did you know train wheels?
My train wheels. Train wheels. What?
Oh, did I cut out?
You did cut out.
Oh,
We're at the.
did you know train wheels?
Yeah, I know train wheels.
No, did you know they're conical?
They're
They're
what?
cones. Cones.
They're cones. What are cones?
Yeah,
What?
like the shape.
Train wheels are cones?
Yeah,
I did
they're
not know
not
that.
just like a wheel. Yeah, if they were just a wheel, they'd fall off the track like 9 out of 10 times.
Really?
Yeah, because the curves in the track, for how heavy of a load they are, and just like this that like width there and everything, that if they're condylar, and like tapered, it will turn easier and it will never derail, unless it gets lifted off the track.
Hmm.
I know way too much useless ass information.
Oh, that's how I feel about like knowing Pokemon. Like
Yeah, I didn't waste all my time on Pokemon.
I retain fucking like I retain Dex information. That's how useless my fucking brain is. Like I could tell you faster like the reason why what happens to Spoink after he stops bouncing than like if you were to give me an actual fucking question that is worth your time.
I just love like I would just like, I want to give somebody like a Spoink plushie, and it would just be a dead Spoink. Like,
That'd be really funny. I would love to traumatize a Pokemon fan like that. Oh my god, you know what Pokemon should do as like an April Fool's joke? Is like, you know the Sleeping Cuties line that they do?
yeah.
Just do that, but it's Spoink. That would be fucking a W Pokemon release. Oh my god. I would love that. You know what I also want? An actual life-size
There's
Snorlax.
just the most horrendous stuff happening outside my up right now of a train slowly slowing down.
Heck yeah.
That is horrifying sounding. Sorry, anyway, continue.
Yeah. You know I've wanted Pokemon to release for the longest time, but never actually got like full the actual product I should get is the fucking
What?
life-size Snorlax beanbag.
That'd be like the size of your living room.
Yes. I did not stutter.
I do kind of want to get one of those massive beanbags, though. They're nice.
Like even like a love sack. I'm not talking like fucking like living room big. I'm talking like just love sack big, like a reasonable beanbag chair that
Just a huge
fits
beanbag.
an adult man on the beanbag, a Snorlax beanbag. You know, I want
Yeah, I
that.
know. I got you.
But Pokemon, the only things that Pokemon has released is like there's a GameStop exclusive pillow. It's a body pillow for Snorlax. It's not like the long body pillow like most people minds jump to when they hear body pillow. It's like a bean bag, but it's not a bean bag. It's just a giant Snorlax plushie is all it is. And it's like the
Yeah.
size of a child, and that's it. But then there's like
Father help.
there's one that got released by the Pokemon Center that was a bit bigger, but it's still not what I want. I want to sleep on this thing. I want to be able
Well,
to
so why don't you just make one?
because that involves effort, and that's something I don't want to do.
You lazy motherfucker.
Fuck you. I'm allowed to be lazy. But anyway, speaking of lazy, that's where we're gonna end it.
I am going to go to bed now.
Okay.
And you're right. I was funnier than I thought I would be today.
Yeah. And I'm a little disappointed in you.
Because I was funnier than you.
No, maybe. But you know what?
No.
Shut up.